Hello everybody, my name is Jihoon from Bro Canadians, and this is gonna be another build yourself a gaming PC. Now, this PC is about $1,000, what I consider a mid-tier. In fact, my PC, when I bought it 2 years ago, I paid about $1,000, and it's still kicking ass in like modern games, like on high settings with really no frame dips below 40 FPS. Um, Really, if you're that kind of guy who wants, I don't want to spend too much, but I do not want to spend not enough and get shitty performance. So this price point right here is like the T34 of tanks, really, when you consider about it, where you can do anything very well, but you're not breaking the bank on it. So yeah, so let's get started. For the CPU, we're going to go with an Intel Core i5-3570K clocked at 3.4 gigahertz. Now, this processor is not the latest or greatest, something like that, but it still performs really, really well. And even at the price point, this costs about $220. And if you're going to go to the next generation one, which is the 4670K, I believe, yeah, it costs way more, and you're not going to get a whole bunch of performance improvement other than power saving features, really. For the motherboard, it's going to be an ASUS P8Z77M, which costs about $118, and I really like MATX motherboards. A lot of people are not going to add more than one, PCIe card, which is usually the graphics card. Other than, some high-end enthusiast who put like 3 PCIe cards, which is the graphics card, another graphics card, and a sound card, which, if you're not too fussy about sound, then this motherboard is good for you. For the RAM, we're going to go with Corsair Vengeance low profile 8 gigabytes of DDR3 RAM at 1600 megahertz. RAM is still quite expensive these days. Just because they're being used at the time of recording, they're being used in SD cards and flash memory. But usually in Christmas time or winter time, they get much cheaper. For the reader card, we're gonna go with a MSI HD 7950 Twin Frozen 2 with 3 gigabytes of GDDR5 memory. This is important, because if you're that kind of guy who does like surround gaming where you have 3 monitors, you need the extra memory, because once you start displaying a lot of images to a lot of different monitors, that memory is going to fill up quick, and it's going to fill up hard. Once you run out of memory, it will start go to your system memory, which is your hard drive, sorry, which is going to tank your FPS to a ridiculous level. So it's really great to have that high amount of GDDR5 memory in there. If you like to use CUDA, then you can go with a MSI GTX 660 Ti Power Edition, which the difference from a Power Edition and a non-Power Edition from other vendors is that Power Edition, you can overclock the hell out of the cards. Basically, you can go to a graphics card up. You can overclock a Power Edition card to another non-Power Edition card above it. So a 660 Ti Power Edition can overclock to about the same power as a GTX 670 non-Power Edition. So you're getting free performance, and you basically save about, I don't know, $80, something like that. And however, this will reduce the life expectancy of your card. For the power supply, it's going to be a Corsair TX750M 750 watt modular power supply. I think this is a 80 plus bronze power supply, but don't quote me on that. Basically, Corsair, really amazing power supply. Quality is fantastic. Really, anything that Corsair makes, it's really fantastic. And for $102, it's pretty good. For the case, it's gonna be a Fractal Design Define mini ATX case. if you don't know how fractal design philosophy goes, it's basically plain and simple. Um, Especially with the Divine series, where they have sound deadening material inside of it, where you could have, you can basically make your PC sound a lot quieter if you have this case, because a lot of gamers, they get distracted by fan noises, whining noises, a whole bunch of other noises that's from the PC, and this case is used to actually make that noise quieter, or actually into a lower pitch, so it's not as bothering. And for $90, it's pretty amazing. For the hard drive, it's going to be a Seagate Barracuda 1 TB, no questions about it. 69, 68 dollar hard drive, 1 TB, can basically hold all your games, etc. Now, all of this costs about $119. However, if you want to spend a little more to get better boot performance, you can go with a Samsung 840 120 gig SSD, which costs about $90 at the point of recording. That will bring your price up to $109. And if you don't have an OS with it too, which is another $90, you can all it'll go up to $1,099. So that's including the OS and also the SSD. And the SSD, I would really recommend you guys to actually put it into your system, because it makes your computer more responsive. Like, you know how it says, why does it take like 5 minutes to, or not, sorry, that's a bit exaggerative. Why does it take like 30 seconds for me to load up YouTube? Well, not YouTube, but why does it take 30 seconds to load up Chrome, or to load up Word? SSDs will make this a hell of a lot faster. So I think that's it for this system. For $1,000, you get yourself a kick-ass, do whatever you want, and boss it machine. And you know what? Tell us about your friends. Maybe your friends want a really, maybe they have like a decent job and they need to get a new computer that they want to, play games, but also render movie, homework, a whole bunch of other things. Basically, this PC is almost perfect for them. So yeah, please subscribe and comment, and don't forget to share this to your friends. Bye!